Hello everyone, I'm Frank, co-founder of Giza. At Giza, we are building the tooling and infrastructure for building machine learning solutions and putting inside the smart contracts in a trustless way. And here I'm going to tell you the truth. And the truth is that Web3 is actually not ready for adopting AI. So, why is that? The main reason is because machine learning is much more complex than general computation. It's not as you build a program in Python or Rust, you execute it in a CK coprocessor and gets plugged into a smart contract. Machine learning is much more complex. I come from an AI background. I've been doing AI for 10 years. I was previously the head of machine learning of Adidas. And building production is very hard. It's not just doing inferences and connecting to a smart contract. You have to do data versioning, model registry, tracking all the models, all the versions, if they work properly or not, if they are biased. You deploy into production, then it's, okay, does your system scale for doing inferences? Then you need monitoring. You need to understand if there is changes in data distribution in order to fine-tune again your model. What happens? None of this is in Web3. So why everyone is building AI in Web3? Who knows? But the thing that we are seeing in Web3 is that everyone keeps adding more complexity into this intersection of AI and Web3. We have now decentralized inference compute networks. We have risk-taking partnerships for some projects. We have something that, let's put LLMs. But machine learning engineers, data scientists, that are the actual ones that know how to build machine learning and AI, don't know what a blockchain is most of the time, don't know how to use wallets, what is a decentralized network, what is proving, or what is risk-taking. So we keep adding more complexity into the whole stack, and users and builders don't know how to even build. So if we want to bring adoption into the whole ecosystem of Web3 for machine learning, we need to simplify things and make it easier instead of adding more complexities into how machine learning in a decentralized way or for Web3 works, actually. But when is the product market fit? Because everyone is building networks, SDKs, risk-taking, but what is the current product? Where are the applications? There is no applications or useful things because the actual people that know ML are not here. So we are just building infrastructure and complex solutions for anyone. So, and what we come up with is basically, let's put on LLMs on chain. That's the best thing that we could think of as the initial use case for ML and crypto. I think that's very naive. I think we need to really understand what is machine learning, how solutions are being built. If you look at the traditional market, how solutions are built, LLMs are not even almost used. Most of the usage of machine learning is on decision tree models, gradient boosting algorithms, regression models that are very predictable, very task-oriented, and work pretty well for a specific task. So instead of trying to use Llama 2 on chain with an oracle, or trying to do a stable diffusion images on NFTs, maybe we should think of what makes sense and adds value to the actual Web3 ecosystem. What we can build that really creates value for crypto in general. So that's why at Giza we have a very different approach. We are doing what we call actionable AI, which is let's simplify the stack, let's create just simple things that work with very simple models and provide value at very specific points of the whole Web3 stack. Some of the things that we are building, for example, is like how we can create DeFi, more DeFi functionalities to be more efficient. How we can manage better the liquidity in pools so impermanent loss is reduced as much as possible. How can we assess risk of lending protocols so users don't get liquidated? How can we protect all the users as they are doing in fintech companies and banking on all these industries? How we can bring all this value that machine is bringing into Web3 to create better products, better usability. So that's what we are focused on. But it's not that simple, because we could create these products, these primitives, being integrated into protocols, but still there won't be adoption. Because in order to bring adoption, what we need is these people that are creating ML solutions in the traditional world need to come to Web3. Need to come to Web3 with all this talent and create all these solutions to create a better DeFi or crypto or Web3 space. So we need an ML ecosystem, as they have, for example, in Web2 with Hugging Face. So that's why we are focused on how to bring machine learning in a trustless way. In this case, we use CKML, but we don't want people to do CKML. We just want people to just do ML, because it's basically what they are doing in traditional world. So how can we abstract away all these complexities so people just build models, but they can have these trust guarantees to be integrated into smart protocol, into smart contracts, sorry. So that's why we are building basically three things. One is Giza datasets. And the reasoning of building Giza datasets is accessing blockchain data is super complex. Data scientists don't know what are RPC nodes, what are archive nodes, what is Dune, how to use all that together, how to process transactions, events, logs. Data scientists use basically machine learning datasets, which is like higher level abstractions with features and labels. And that's what they understand. So that's what we are providing with this solution, where we provide like liquidity data, protocol data, in a very simple way, plug and play. That's it. Then we have Giza Actions. Giza Actions is an SDK that simplifies the building of these ML solutions. Instead of having people who is currently working now, it's having understanding of CK cryptography plus machine learning, which is like a super challenging and scarce talent that is out there. We just want to bring ML talent into Web3. So we created a highly abstracted SDK in Python, where they just build models with the frameworks they love, like PyTorch, TensorFlow, Scikit-learn, and can plug it very easily into smart contracts with these trust guarantees based on CK cryptography. And all of that, even if you nail these 2 points, there is one last point: how to make it production ready. And making solutions production ready, as I told you earlier, is very challenging. So that's why we built the Giza platform, which streamlines the whole process into production, from deployments, scaling, model versioning, MLOps in general, monitoring, etc. And we scale CKML. So that's our main thing that we are doing. And if this one slide missing, but basically if you want to talk about how to build actual ML solutions for Web3, come to talk to me, and thank you very much.